Okay, we're live.
Hello, and welcome back to yet another episode of Mind Over Matter Digital, your favorite poetry hub where spoken word meets hip hop and mental health meets music. I am your host for this evening, Bexy Bex, coming from nature, but you can't really see nature because it's dark outside. So we have been gone for a couple of weeks. So we have come back with an absolute powerhouse of poets for you this evening, and we are going to go straight into our first open mic up. Hello, and welcome back. We have open mic coming to the stage. So I want you to give a large Mind Over Matter applause for open mic. Where are you? Are you on the screen? Come to us. Woo, 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 woo.
Loving it. Extreme.
Open mic, are you there?
Hear me? Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Sorry about that. A little bit keen. All right, this is about bipolar. It's about me being diagnosed and the shit I went through with that, the depression before. Anyway, and making it through. So everyone can hear me now? Yeah, awesome. All right. I'm a tall man and I'm mental. When I'm off my pills, I can end you all. My mental illness is my mental skillness. People always judging me. That's the realness. I'm manic, depressive, lyrically impressive, socially aggressive, bars so subtle, recessive. I'm bipolar. When I'm high, solar. When I'm low, minutes from being an organ donor. You can't top this, but I tried to top this. Think I'm lying? Life. I wanted to stop this. I wanted to take my life because I couldn't take life. But don't worry, I was before my wife. I swapped rejection for love and connection. She completed me, wasn't thinking with my erection. Well, a bit, she's really fit. When I saw that, I thought that's what I want to hit. I know that ain't woke, but chill, it was a joke. You're allowed to have fun, now we worry when we spoke. You'll know depression, but most don't know manic. So when it happened to me, friends were in a panic. I was at the top of the tree before I fell. That was when I became mentally unwell. I took it all on, but no one to call on. Stopping with us without a safety net, fallen. I couldn't address the stress because I'd never failed a test, could admit to others that now I wasn't the best. I kept it all inside. When asked, you okay? I lied. I'm a privileged man, so pain I needed to hide. Society lied to me. It says do all these things and happy you'll be, but you become the opposite of free by competing in a capitalist tally. I had a great job, great wife, from the outside, great life, but I was unhappy inside and it left me reaching for a knife. I didn't know how to speak about my pain that was at its peak, was taught showing weakness will make me a freak. My jobs I can't step aside, but maybe they're suicide. This thought rising inside of me like a tide. At my lowest point, my mind saved itself. It had never happened before, secret power, mode stealth. I was at Glastonbury when I flipped through into mania, which was shit, like Peter Andre's album, Insania. In the truth, that's a lie. It feels so good, it's like hitting the sky. It's the curse of intelligence, the reason for my prevalence. In ancient Greek times, they believed it was heaven sent. With genius comes madness, highs and sadness. We all call it an illness. How have we allowed this? Clever and creative. If you're Kanye, you're hated. Every day your mood scale gets rated. Your mind expands, it takes off from the land, getting higher and higher, making me a social pariah. You become smarter than all, confident, stand tall, living on the edge, always close to a fall. You become happy and rage, a modern sage. In my mind, I was a savior of our age. Confidence and weirdness, I was fucking fearless. Became so creative, I ended up peerless. I saw the truth of the world, there before me unfurled, saw through the bullshit as my mind raced and twirled. Education and learning, for this is what we are yearning, but we waste our days, this life we are spurning. Mania is a natural high, endorphins and dopamine, wanting to stick your genitals into any opening. Luckily, I didn't fuck up. Otherwise, my wife would have given up. While I was living up, if that had happened, I'd now be shooting up. Because of this mental pain, I got this mental gain. At first it was great, then it started to wane. My epiphany was a gift to me, but that's not what all people see. Some people say, you know, he's mad, you need to flee. I'm speaking from the heart. Normally I speak up my arse, fart. When you go through something like this from your mates, you end up apart. When you have a cold, you're not tagged till you're old. But because of my mental breakdown, I'm permanently perceived by some as a clown. The things I did then were not me. But for that fact, there are many that cannot see, including my work, who would not support me. I was their #1 employee, a future CEO. B, working from dawn till dusk, sacrificing all of me. I gave them my all. It was the reason for my fall. Then they tried to kick me out like an old football. From them, no support, frozen out like a wart. Even talking about this, I may end up in court. Lawyers got paid, my exit delayed. The day had come, return of the renegade. Back to work, but it had all changed. Gone from golden boy to spare change. So I left those posh cunts. For that remark, they'll take affront. But I'll say it again to that bunch of cunts. Their loss was my gain. This beast you can't tame. A one-man campaign. So here I'll end my work complain. All of this has taught me what's right. Who to walk from and for who to fight. Some I now don't see, but with others I'm tight. You find out who your friends, on the people you can depend, the people who were there for me, I'll be there till the end. Thank you.
Bravo.
I think you guys can make a bit more noise than that.
That's crazy, man. I salute that.
Oh man, thank you.
I salute
How was
that.
that like a what? Stop it, the behavior.
Yes, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, Open Mic. What better way to open up with Open Mic? Thank you, that was amazing.
Thank you so much.
What was that piece called?
Bipolar Bear. My nickname's Yogi Bear, so I was just kind of, when I got started.
I see what you did there.
Oh yeah, it's barely believable.
Ba-dum-dush. Well, thank you so much. I'm excited to see you come back. That was Open Mic, and you guys make sure you follow these guys on their social medias. Keep an eye on the comments out for there. So we are going to go and give you a triple back to back of poets for you. So we've got 3 poets lined up for you, and they are ready and waiting to give you all of the words. So we are going to line up Kathryn O'Driscoll, Sufi Sage, and Hollie Dee poetry. So yes, once you guys come onto the screen, make sure you introduce yourselves and let the people know who you are. So we are going to have our first one, Kathryn O'Driscoll, to the screen. Where are you?
I'm here.
Kathryn.
Hi, I'm Kathryn O'Driscoll. It's my first time at Mind Over Matter. Sorry, I muted myself like an idiot. So hi, I just want to give a trigger warning because this poem is about suicidality. It's about 3 minutes long, so if you wanted to step out and come back for the people following me, who are going to be amazing, I'm sure. This is called The Unfinished Apology. Mum, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for all the times I walked into roads without looking. I'm sorry you know me well enough I can't pretend I have a predisposition to position myself with intuition. You know better. Me and the traffic, Mum. We go hell for leather. I walk into roadways like I've just finished a job and my mind's finally clear of the daily to-do list. Like I don't want to do this. Mum, I don't want to do this. I'm sorry that when I last called, I had to tell you that 4 days before my housemates found me on the lip of the river, looking down into its throat, kissing the reality of drowning. I know I was feet first sliding into the coldness you fear, but the deadening of the nerve endings felt like all those times when you've dashed across 2 cities to see me, swept me up and asked what set my neurons alight this time. It felt like muffling everything down to a hushed concern. It felt like the water wanted to know if I was okay, and I just wanted to tell it the truth. I was just writing poetry on the surface, Mum. I wanted to write in the black with my body. I wanted to flail and thrash and fight. I wanted to want to survive. I'm sorry I used my feet to write you another suicide note. I'm sorry I don't have a better way to tell you this. I know you taught me how to read and write, but this monster only speaks to me in agony and I don't know how to translate for you. I'm sorry. I've never been a mother. I don't know what it's like to have my child hate the most perfect thing I've ever made. And I can only imagine how helpless you feel when you find me with tide lines up my arms, markers of where I was the last time depression flooded me, and I hate to make you feel like that. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry this is just another half thought out apology. I want to promise you'll never hold a letter in your hands and know it will be the last from me, but I'm not sure I can keep that promise, and I learned from you the value of my words, so take my words, keep taking them. Keep telling me I don't need to say sorry, but keep listening. I am sorry. I'm trying. I remember everything you said to me. Just survive the next few minutes, just breathe, just be. I repeat. I drag my body from the pits, I spit out the river water. I repeat and I remember. Depression's not my home. It's just where I'm living right now. I know it doesn't make sense, but I keep going back there. Keep hoping to find something from back then that can save me now. And I know you keep telling me I won't, but depression has such a welcoming house, Mum. It throws the most beautiful parties. You should hear the stories it tells. I wish you could hear the things depression tells me, Mum. Or better yet, I wish I could hear anything else. This poem's not finished. I'm not sure how it ends yet. But I believe in you more than the voices in my head. I know I've been dipping my toes in the Avon, but try to take comfort that somehow I'm still grounded by you. I'm still going. And how long for, I can't promise you. But I can give you my word that the next time I feel like drowning, I will try to say something like, the water's cold again. Or, I'm really sorry, Mum. Thank you.
Flipping heck.
Fantastic.
I really don't know what to say, but that is just so moving, man. Seriously, that is
Stunning.
just
Thank you so much for
stunning.
sharing that.
Incredible.
I
Thank you.
truly felt it, and I'm sure that everyone else did as well. But it's
Incredible.
Cheese and peas. Wow.
Oh, I'm speechless.
I don't even know what to say. That was just like,
Incredible.
yeah, and more. Like, wow. I need a break. I'm sorry. I need a break. That was yeah. Wow.
Okay, Hollie Dee is up next.
Ah. Can you all hear me okay? I'm Hollie Dee. I don't know how to follow that. My heart is literally like in my throat. I need a minute. So this is a really short piece. I wrote it quite recently. I don't really have a title for it yet, so let me know if a title jumps out to you. But it's my COVID poem. Everyone loves loopholes, that space unseen, grey area between black and white, right and wrong, that thing you can't always put your finger on. COVID-19 was that loophole unforeseen for my anxiety routine. Lockdown for some, it's helped them to create, others it's been shit and really not that great. For me, it suited me down to a T, and I wonder if it suits others with social anxiety. You see, I no longer have this meltdown on what to wear, the state of my hair, overthinking what people are thinking, or even if they care, that feeling is no longer there. I don't have to worry about letting down my mates because no one's making any plans or setting any dates. I don't have to get dressed or take a shower. I can even go back to bed for another hour. But that's okay, we're all on lockdown anyway. Yeah, COVID-19 is definitely that loophole unforeseen for my anxiety routine. The only thing is, this new routine used to be my old routine for when things were getting bad, how I could tell when I was actually sad. It's mad, I'm now stuck in that space between where everything is grey and people have stopped checking to see if I'm okay. It's not their fault, how would they know? Look around, we're all on Zoom with our PJs on show. Even as I look across the back gardens on my little street, we all look like a congregation waiting at a steeple, our little street of dressing gown people. And I wonder, is COVID-19 a loophole unforeseen for their anxiety routine? I really hope someone will ask. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
different to your usual style. Like, I love it.
Hollie
Thank
Dee in the
you.
building. Come on.
Exy Bex. Okay. Up next is Angela.
Unmute. Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Great. So great. So great to be back. It's been a while. I'm back with some new stuff. So yes, I'm Angela. For those of you who don't know me, I'm from Russia, from St. Petersburg, streaming live as it is. My piece is called The Great City. And I'm sure you're going to guess what city I'm talking about, probably because I've left some Easter eggs, but we'll see how it goes. So here it comes, The Great City. The great city towers over me in retrospect, tingles in my fingertips, shows me wonders, shows me enmity, to resurrect from tickets, coins, and more debris. The great city still lives in me. Sunny but cold, the man strikes a chord and the memories begin to unfold. Light years away, yes, today. The stories I told are harder to hold, like picking a needle in a stack of hay, but hey, who is that sitting on a terrace drinking tea? Walking down the bridges, skipping cobbled pavements, looking out the windows, hopping railway stations. Is this the young lady that used to be me? The great city remembers my fright and my elation. The great city beheld my dare and my ambition. And even in our current state of separation, I know that I am yet to make the big decision. But the great city and I have our secrets and our codes. I saw its marble stones, deserted thrones on blood and bones. And it forever holds my stainless heart. It broke apart. I've tried so hard, but still can't find the missing shard. And the city is calling for me. I'm sensing its odor of early October. The great city is coming for me with the streets made of dreams and abandoned crime scenes. As I fill my lungs with its poisonous fumes, I can hear same old dialects and familiar tunes. Shivers down my spine, glitches in the skyline. If I make a promise, will there be a sign? We're in need of some luck, the great city and I. There it is. Thank you so much.
Come on.
Fantastic.
I love that.
International
Wow.
flame.
Nice.
Big city
Wow.
life.
So much.
Really good.
That was
Big
cool.
Thank
city
you.
life.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
So that was back to back. So we had Kathryn O'Driscoll, then we had Hollie Dee and Angela. It's always a pleasure to have all three of you on. Amazing. Loved all of your pieces. We are in for a treat, actually. This one I haven't seen before. So I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to the screen. Can everybody make a big mind over matter welcome for Michael Breen to the screen? Where are you? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Evening all. Doing?
I'm on me. Yeah.
Evening. Thank you for the lovely ovation and welcome. It's only my second time at Mind Over Matter. Just absolutely loved the show first time out and look forward to more of these in the future. Amazing poetry so far. Hoping I can add to that tally. Now, this is a poem I wrote on the night of Bank Holiday Monday. It's called The Good Soldier. And I was inspired to write this after reading an old essay which my wife wrote about the brilliant Wilfred Owen poem, war poem Disabled, and the poem itself, and also thinking back to the Stanley Kubrick film Full Metal Jacket and the plight of the young soldiers in that one. So this is called The Good Soldier. The good soldier, noble and stoic, cares not for the imperialist agenda drawn up in darkly lit war rooms that pulled him far from home and haven into a world of undying danger, peril that knows not day nor night, surrenders not to the clack of a freshly punched card, doesn't cease for days most sacred and holy, and tires not under the endless mass of days, weeks, and months lost to the terror. He neither condones nor condemns, but quietly follows orders, braving craven hellfire from a hidden hand that would otherwise, under different circumstances, press flesh and shake his. An enemy by default, only cast in the role by political lines and pure blind chance, marking off the desperate days and yearning for another cut from a different cloth, when the mortar fire will give way to celebratory shooting stars. Thank you very much.
Incredible.
Yes.
Really,
Nice.
really good. I
wow.
like that.
I felt like I was listening to an audiobook. That was incredible. I loved your pace.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Well done, Michael. That was brilliant. I don't know if it's because I'm in the middle of nowhere, but the way you were delivering that poem was super scary. I felt like I was like in a horror movie right now.
Thank
Where you're gonna
you. Thank you
come up
very
from
much.
behind me.
Actually,
That
that's
was
the kind
brilliant.
of vibe I was trying to go for. I wanted to try and encompass the that sense of horror, as you said, and terror that's prevalent throughout the film Full Metal Jacket, and I hope I did get that across.
I definitely felt it, and I'm pretty scared for my life right now. Thank you very much. So brilliant. Lovely to have you on the stage. Thank you so much for that
Thank you.
poem.
Lovely to be here.
Brilliant. So that was Michael Breen, guys, and we're going to move on to one of my favorites before we take a little mini 5-minute break. We are going to have coming to the screen something I have not seen in forever. Beautiful spirit, beautiful man, beautiful words, beautiful tone. Make some noise for Lantern Carrier, everybody, to the stage.
Oh.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
You can hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Strange. Okay. Here I go. Poison at the end of the food chain is very rarely its source. Lightning strikes with blinding speed, yet the bun tree knows that it came from above the clouds. The tyranny of oppression is not new, but an enemy of man, sweeping down the path of centuries. When a dying man says, "I can't breathe," it is really a complex and repeated echo, a poignant and tragic one indeed, leaving the heavy stain of grief, sighing on the living breath of countless souls. Dying from the coldness of another reawakens a cry of longing for equality and justice by the oppressed, who seemingly won the battle against the brutality of slavery, only to fight another war for survival. The very presence of excessive greed defines by nature unjust elements in a society which is either duplicitous, complacent, or indifferent. There is an ingrained history of abuse of power, insecurity, and mistrust. Like all chronic afflictions, the remedy is painfully slow, and the wheels of pain keep spinning in ghettos. As such, social disparity prevails, together with hunger and deprivation, breeding strife in the hearts of the dispossessed. A wise man once said, "The best remedy for the soul is love." "But what if it doesn't work?" said the skeptic. "Then increase the dose," the seer replied. Yet wails run red, echoing in ancestral Africa. Each heinous crime diminishes me, weakens the spirit of a community which inherently wished to live peacefully side by side, but is instead forced to address the ravages of disorder. So while the light of the firefly is no match for the stunning effects of moonlight, even a candle can light up the sky. My eyes are not as powerful as the sun, yet they see colossal things. Like moths, some rush to the seeming light, which is none other than darkness. Callousness reigns in many hearts. The dead blames the ones that are dying. The cry of its soul longs for freedom, tugging at sunrise upon the dawn and sunsets on the horizon. Meanwhile, confusion reigns in the light of day, while we weep in the shadows, striving to love against the background of pain and complacency. Seawater rushes towards me, bringing a rhythmic melody, a reflective piece of music of everything that is good and noble, full of peace and light. I bow in sweet reverence, offer myself to the glories of creation, wish all kindred spirits would breathe this love. Lantern Carrier, thank you.
Woo, 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 woo.
Come on.
I love your poems,
Brilliant.
man.
Oh my
Delivery.
gosh.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Knocked it
I
out the
love your
park.
poems, man.
That oral honey, bro. Just sweet and decadent.
Fabulous.
Sweet and decadent. Rohan, that's my favorite word, decadent. You know I like syllables.
I like that word, man.
Decadent, man. You like the word lantern? That's you, bro.
Lantern, that's
what
my
you are.
favourite one of
You
your
and
pieces
one.
so far. Of all of your pieces, that is my favourite so far.
Oh, that was fabulous.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
was
That's
absolutely
incredible.
amazing. It is always a pleasure to see you perform, Lantern Carrier. Thank you for coming to the stage.
Keep
And
it
I can't
coming,
think of a
Lantern.
better way. I can't think of a better way to go into our 5-10 minute break. So we're going to play some songs for you from the Mind Over Matter playlist, which you can find on Spotify. Make sure you hit us up with the link. We're going to go on a 5-10 minute break. I'm going to try and get out of this park. And if I'm not kidnapped by the time I get out, I'll see you guys on the other side.
This one, perfect.
Holler at me if you ever need smoke. Everything's blessed cause I came with smoke. I don't fear flames cause I'm made from smoke. Fire and flames, that's energy smoke. Holler at me if you ever need smoke. Everything's blessed cause I came with smoke. I don't fear flames cause I'm made from smoke. Fire and flames, that's energy smoke. Free smoke, free smoke. You don't really want to kill a pen, stay active. Free smoke, fire side man, I was made for the action. Holler at me if you ever need smoke. Everything's blessed cause I came with smoke. I don't fear flames cause I'm made from smoke. Fire and flames, that's energy smoke. I've been blessed with a power of speech. So how could you speak if you weren't born gifted? Misfit, never got raised in school, but I did gain wisdom. Listen, this one's here for the kindred, brothers and sisters, lovers and spitters who never back down and conform to the system. Not rapping, ignoring the infant. How could you not understand the listen? The mirror you hear me spitting is living, you live. if you ever need smoke. Everything's blessed because I came with smoke. I don't fear flames because I'm made from smoke. Fire and flames, that's energy smoke. Free smoke, free smoke. You don't really want to kill a pen, stay active. Free smoke, free smoke. Fireside man, I was made for the action. Holler at me if you ever need smoke. Everything's blessed because I came with smoke. I don't fear flames because I'm made from smoke. Fire and flames, that's energy smoke. You know what they say, can't handle the heat. Don't step in the kitchen, chef don't beat. Source in abundance, let's not beef. You don't know what's at stake, so let's not meet. Impactful with an asteroid flow, got the mic till gravity rolls. Whoa, why would I take your style if I have my own? Oh, I don't even know why they think it's a matchup. When a match strikes, it's a mad one. Flames get thrown if you ain't on smoke, better catch up. I don't mind sunning these dons to the dad come. I don't mind teaching these pupils how to see a real MC. Most are blind, I don't fear MCs. I'm deaf to the dumb ones, so I don't hear MCs. If you ever touch mic, then prepare your piece, cause it's carnage. Hang on, you don't wanna see me snap like Thanos. Carnage, hang on, you don't wanna see me snap like Thanos. Carnage, hang on, you don't wanna see me snap like Thanos. Carnage, hang on, you don't wanna see me snap like Thanos. Holler at me if you ever need smoke. Everything's blessed because I came with smoke. I don't fear flames because I'm made from smoke. Fire and flames, that's energy smoke. Free smoke, free smoke. You don't really want to kill a pen, stay active. Free smoke, free smoke. Fireside man, I was made for the action. Holler at me if you ever need smoke. Everything's blessed because I came with smoke. I don't fear flames because I'm made from smoke. Fire and flames, that's energy smoke. You don't really want to kill a pen, stay active. That man, I was made for the action. Free smoke, free smoke. Free smoke, free smoke. Free smoke, free smoke. Free smoke, free smoke.
Hey, Mike.
Yes, Lantern. Love it, Bryn. Love it, love it, love it. Bro, that speaking to the skeptic line gets me every time, man.
Absolutely fantastic. You really brought it tonight.
Hi, Mike.
How are we doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Awesome. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Two of my favorite guys.
It's been a while, man. It's been a
And
while.
Oh, what a first half. So many different and saying to so many brilliant pieces.
100%. Very eclectic. Very eclectic.
Indeed, indeed.
You are all my favorite. You are all my favorite people. That was our Spotify playlist. So make sure you go and type in Mind Over Matter so you can see the rest of the songs that are on there. There's so many gems on there, to be honest. Like, you're not going to want to miss it. So welcome back to Mind Over Matter Digital, the platform for spoken word, where spoken word meets music and music meets mental health. We advocate for mental health, and we also sell merchandise because we're multifaceted in these streets. So make sure you go to our website, www.mindovermatterldn.com, and you can order some hoodies, some t-shirts with the Mind Over Matter logo. So this is part 2, and we are going to jump straight in with some more poets for you. How did you guys enjoy the first half? You guys make some noise? Can you hear me out there?
Amazing.
Yeah.
So make sure you keep that energy going for our first open micer back for the second half. Adekola, good to see you again. Where you at, sir? Welcome to the screen.
Hello.
Are you there, sir?
Okay.
There we are.
Cool.
Good to see you.
Cool. Good. I just got back in the room. Awesome. It's good to be here. Hope you're all doing well. Really enjoyed it so far. Lantern Carry, that was really dope. So yeah, I'm gonna do one poem, and it's called My Future. Okay, and then it goes like so. The universe is space and time, planets, stars, galaxies, all types of matter and energy, something to behold, billions of years old, size still unknown. What was before? What comes after? How will it end? Who even knows? Before European colonization, before Christianity and Islam, who were we? It's easy to be cynical. These are the worst people. This is the worst time. It's easy to be deluded. We live well. We deserve it. The party just started. It's gonna last forever. Too big to fail. Too big to jail. Never too big to bail out. What a world and what a time. White supremacy is alive and kicking. Racism a sad reality. Misogyny, ableism, Islamophobia, anti-Blackness, anti-Semitism. Fascism is back in fashion. Poverty like a pyramid scheme. It's a bit of a sticky one. Technology, a trick or a treat, a threat or a promise. They said get rich or die trying. Of course we're corrupted. Of course we're crazy. This current system is not the one. It's got to go. We need to cut it. Your parents were young. They wanted to change the world. So much oppression happened on their watch. What will you do different? The kids are upset. A climate in crisis? They can't afford uni, can't afford property, and feel like commodities. Broken Britain, bumbling through Brexit. Some look to the east for saviors, but I'm not so sure. Skeletons on the streets, skeletons in their closets. The new kids on the block are flossing and flexing, on the gram stunting, shooting their shot, clout chasing, DM sliding, turning up, well, not at the moment because of COVID, but trying to find a motive, trying to shackle on the beat with a yay that's different to yours, playing Fortnite and Call of Duty, listening to Future and Fela Kuti. The kids are all right. Who are we? Who are we? Who can we be? What should we live for? Who should we die for? It's a good day to be alive. Now as good a time as any. A better world is possible. Maybe she's on her way. Take nothing for granted. Take nothing as given. Tomorrow is for those who prepare today. It's a brave future, so remember your past. They say if God got us, we'll be all right. People need hope. They need stories. We need each other. We need kindness. I'm trying to stay Black and stay human. I'm trying to keep my sanity, serve humanity, submit to Allah and stay free. The griot said, I teach kings the history of their ancestors, so the lives of ancients might be an example. For the world is old, but the future springs from the past. The world is old, but the future springs from the past. Thank you.
Wow. You've done it again, man. I love that. That was so incredible.
Amazing. Like faith in the form of poetry, like just insane. I loved it.
Bro, you literally summed up life in like 3 minutes.
Right?
Life. Not even 2020, life.
Yeah. This was written way before. This was written. In fact, I might need to add one or two. Yeah, this was written like around 2018, but it just felt. Yeah, thank you.
Agree.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the kind words.
That was a great summation of life. He said it's a great day to be alive, and it is. Definitely is a great day to be alive, and it's a great day for poetry. Like, I'm really enjoying this. This is poetry on the move, out and about. So you guys are keeping me company on the way home. Love to see it. And we are going to move straight on to our next open micer. Goes by the name of Elisha. So if you guys could make some mind over matter notes. Elisha, my apologies. Elisha.
Hello, my name's Elisha. Hello, my name's Elisha. I am a spoken word artist / motivational speaker. I've literally just sent out links to my friends and my family, so they're watching live on YouTube right here. So those of you who are over the internet, you're gonna hear some truth. So I'm gonna go straight into it. So it's mind blowing because what we don't seem to understand is about this huge topic. So I'm just going to go straight into it and see where I end up. But we need to face our own responsibilities in life. It doesn't matter how hard your life goes or how easy your life is, right? We need to face our responsibilities. But what we don't seem to understand is we like to run away from them or the stuff that you're doing, and it may go wrong or whatever else. But we need to start facing them. It's like me, for example. I've faced many challenges ahead of me, and I used to back away from it. I used to run away from it, and it didn't do many good. But some of you don't realize that it will haunt you, sort of thing. It will come behind you, and then you'll make yourself upset all the time. I've came from Crystal Palace straight through this screen, right? And those of you who are watching over the internet, it is time for you to shine like never before and do what you came down to do, is to do your best. Because I'm just simply saying that I've only came here to tell you the truth. What I went through, I'm talking to you and to many of the people out here, and I've came a long way in my journey, and we need to do something about it. So start facing up to your responsibilities. I know it sounds harsh, but it's the reality is that it will hurt somebody, and it will hurt you as well, because it works both ways. So run your race. So I don't care what you've been through. I don't care what you're dealing with. We need to start focusing on head on sort of thing, if that makes sense. So that's my big thing. Because of time, I have to keep it short. But I wanted to move on to my sayings quickly. Love to talk the talk, but we won't walk the walk. Why don't we walk and talk at the same time? And maybe we'll get, because that I realize we love talking too much, but we don't actually walk at the same. Elisha, I've been coming to cause trouble. I'm only here to solve trouble, because it makes me who I am. I'm asking you, do you know who you are? Do you know what your identity is? Who, what, why? It's very important to know these three importance. My next saying is, we are all everyday people like the Sainsbury's brands. We go to work, come back home, pick up our kids if we do have kids, bring them home, cook, whatever it is, because there is a time for everything in life, right? Tesco's is every little helps. I've written down this new saying, we love talking, but no action. But why don't we do less talking, more action? I've written that up last week or 2 weeks ago, and it was mind-blowing, and we need to do more action instead of talking. I wish I can continue, but I really do hope you caught this message. And those of you who are watching all of the internet, I hope you're watching there as well. I've been Elisha. Thank you for listening.
Say the things, Elisha. Yes, I love your new saying so much.
Love them.
Great.
Love it.
Absolutely love it. Brilliant stuff.
Thank you.
Walk and talk at the same time.
Yes.
Yes.
Elisha has me
that.
screaming that from a screen whenever I hear it. Like whenever I hear it, I am there, just like, yes, walk and talk at the same time. Like just words of wisdom.
Yes.
So you're giving us an
Elisha
affirmation
often does
lesson.
lives.
New affirmations. Love
I'm
it.
here to change. I'm here.
Words of wisdom on Instagram, so check them out because he preaches pure truth.
I'm here to change lives. And
Yes, you
those of
are.
you, if you can send my link, my name to them as well when we're finished. But yeah, I'm here to change lives. through my spoken word. But yeah, thank you.
Much love, Elisha.
I agree. I don't think I can say any better than your peers did. Absolutely
my best friend
lovely,
right there,
Elisha.
guys.
Thank you.
She said, "Go, best friend. Go, best friend. That's my best friend."
Nah, that was hard. And like, what? Hey, I'm taking that to work tomorrow. Walk and talk at the same time. Come on.
Yeah, man.
He said,
No,
"More
thank you,
action,
guys.
less talking." That was brilliant. Thank you so much, Elisha. And we're gonna keep that same energy for our next poet. Coming to the stage, we have Hazel. Are you there, lady? Yes, she.
Woo! Hello. Can we hear me? Yes. Cool. So, generally, I either come to you guys with really sassy stuff or really depressing stuff. So I've got something new for you. Very new, just finished. It's a love poem. So yeah. Okay. My brain has been left in beautiful places, closely resembling her most intimate of spaces. She's sexually intellectual and intellectually delectable. Pheromones soaring, my levels easily detectable. I find myself wrapped up in her scent. She is heaven sent. She is a reminder from the gods above that to believe in love is to believe in her highness, because the true queen that she is not just royalty, she is divine divinity. I won't be so presumptuous so as to claim her as my own. I could possess all the power on this earth, yet still not enough to prove my worth, yet she feels that I am worthy. For her, to feel wanted is not new to her. Eyes greedily undress, animalistic instincts digress to reveal those with empty minds who fail to find the treasures in her intricacy. Intricately flawed, perfection pours from her infinitely built walls. I slowly climb so as not to push her to break, then crumble. I wish not to map out her mind, but for her to afford me time I will devotedly spend as I fall in love with the navigation of her being. Past battles to win wars, and won wars to watch her freely explore her core, to uplift the dips felt during systematic shifts of a narrative left unchanged for too long. She will be her hero. She will learn to feel the weight in her words, find value in her worth, and to settle for nothing less than to be listened to rather than heard, and to believe when her warrior whispers that she is not broken, but whole, that there is a strength she holds from each corner of her soul. She deserves not to be looked at, but to be seen. And if you are hearing this, attempting to grasp the difference they keep, then believe that her being soars at heights far beyond your reach. Beyond my want for her. I want for her. I want not with a simplistically single track mind, but with determination drawn from every piece I can find from mind, body, and soul in kind. Perhaps in me a partner she'll find and will complement our ways and elevate. I will offer myself whole because her two halves won't need another. When our souls discover the time in which the moment arrives for our unparalleled lifelines to intertwine, then I will believe in magic. The sparks will create when our pieces fit together in ways which we could only dream of when truly awake, could simply not have been left entirely to fate. The magic in her melanin talks to me, communicating our universal projections, slowly learning that our hearts don't need protecting within our presence. Different languages fly, words spoken supply, conversations extending beyond the comprehension of language to let her put us together. Bite marks leave track marks and track back to talks of sidewalks and boardwalks which pave the way to safe places and shared headspaces. She'll learn to embrace her different faces. She'll learn to face falls, freely free fall, finding thoughts fall, and she will find herself not far from where she had thought, yet not close enough not to extend beyond safety. Growth fed by pain will lead her to be able to again and again comprehend that she is beautiful, inside and out, and my world will be set aflame every time she says my name. Thank you.
Whoa!
Hey, man, she
That was amazing.
keeps doing it. She keeps doing it.
Hey, amazing.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah,
my
incredible.
Lord!
Too many bars. That was
on.
stunning.
Keeps doing it, man.
Bar
Like Olive's
after
turning pink. Is
bar.
that what's happening?
Like
Oh
bar
my
after
God.
bar
I mean, the
after
work. I mean,
Yes.
the work in there is just incredible.
Thank you. Yes, I do love
Yes.
poetry now, apparently.
Yay!
I know that was amazing, Hazel. Thank you so much. That was so
you.
brilliant. You know what? I love hosting Mind Over Matter, but I swear every time I do it, there's always one poet that puts me in my feelings. And today it was you. So thank you for that. I'm like literally sitting at a train station blushing because of you.
Thank you.
That was brilliant. Thank you so much. Lovely to hear your poetry as always. We're going to keep it moving on to our next open micer. We have coming to the screen, Sehar. Are you in the building? Make some noise for Sehar. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
Sehar,
I'm
come on. Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, how are you guys? So I am going to be reading a poem that's called My Room. It's quite old, so I don't know, I don't feel that emotionally attached to it anymore, but I still like it, so here we go. My room is small and tidy. I know where everything goes. So when you walked in, I didn't know where to place you. Just like my identity, I was born in a white land, but I bleed brown. And I don't know what that means, just like I don't know what you mean. You are wonderful in your ability to make me feel special when we're close. But when we are far, I wonder how much you wonder about me. So what do you mean when you ask me to come close to you? And no, I've never been this close to anyone before. My stale lies only work for the first time. All the other times I couldn't look into your eyes because I was afraid of what you were worth. I was afraid of what it meant to feel so close to someone that shouldn't be mine. So you lie in my room under a pile of rubble. Your rubble and my rubble. I want to wash away the stubble, but every time you appear, I shut down and shudder in my own room under a pile of rubble. That's it. Thank you so much for listening. My heart is so full right now. You guys are all amazing. Yeah, thank you.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Thank you for
Love it.
sharing. Thank you for
Thank you so
sharing.
much.
Wow.
Thank you
Yes,
for sharing.
Sehar. Come on. Yes, Sehar.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, that was so wholesome. Like your delivery, so like soothing. And I was like, yes, I feel exactly every word that you're saying.
Oh, that's amazing.
That was so
I'm glad.
wholesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you
No,
so much
thank
for
you for
having
coming.
me.
No, it's brilliant. Thank you so much for coming on. We are going to move on to our next open mic. We are going to keep it moving on this beautiful, beautiful Mind Over Matter poetry journey. And we have coming up next to the screen. Did you hear that? That's a little drum roll. Can we have AGLA to the screen? Where are you?
Hey guys, how you doing? You right? Hi, can everyone hear me? Hello? Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So my first time. So I hope you guys receive it. You guys are amazing. Yeah. All right. So look. There's a clock on my wrist. Every day I seal with a kiss. One day you and me will be blessed. Home. Must stay in the zone. Exposure, turn us all as clones. Lost in the world, divided, blinded, conflicted. Very misleading, so disappointing. But I still believe in achieving. Making mama proud, Gotta work hard, not be the victim in the clouds. And when it goes wrong, questions how? Not a genius experience, act like you're oblivious, turn on like the previous. A plan for society's dream, is that all we mean as human beings? The underachieved, no goal ambition that we lean. You're the crooked, you're the ones who had blood on the boat half naked. We understated, been through a lot to be free, still isolated. Weren't the shit supposed to be negotiated? Nah, just manipulated, the thinking that we equal. Nobody's here to help you. You gotta get yourself through. The ethnic minority, yeah, they could respect you, but the rest they shit on you. Education, it's a miracle if we get a breakthrough. They predicted our grades. We get a big U, ain't gonna come out to shit you. A drug dealer, killer, criminal, suit a tie, we need a preacher. We creatures who vow, a lot will love to see us walk the green mile, but I'll keep it moving. Continue step my money pile. Have a child, have a queen, her step her down the aisle. Makes me proud to call a wife, who makes me proud commit for life, see? I woke up one morning, believed that our people were finally free. It was like 2:45, was a phase of graze, overwhelming, conversating, obligating, mental healing that were free. Yeah, fell out of bed, I hit my head, reality bled. An understanding was bred, my soul was fed. Too busy complaining like if the world cared. You think that anything would change? Yeah, a lot of things have changed. Psychologically, we ain't enslaved. Riding through in chains along the waves. We'll watch through our days. Surveillance cameras always clocking us from we raised. From we in the womb, medical binoculars of gaze that a gifted existence, resistance, potential black and proud, ambitious child, molded in style when we come like, wow, that vision of a freedom child, we heal them like blow, blow, blow. There you go.
Love that.
Amazing. Oh my
Wow.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
That was rude, to be honest. Like, how
Didn't
can
expect
you
that.
how can you come here and like, just rude? That level of talent, and you say it's your first time. Come on now, please. Behave.
I'm literally shaking right here.
You nailed it. Like,
Bless you.
smashed it, really and truly.
Bless you,
Yeah, you
guys.
did, man.
Thank you very much. Guys, it will be great. Look, I want to follow you guys on your journey. It would be great if you guys can follow mine. My name's AGLA. So it's AGLA EVP. So at AGLA Go, all in one. I work for a company called MacArthur Metropolitano, based in Elephant and Castle in Mayfair. But I'm in Elephant and Castle, guys. We have a nice spot called the Theatery, and I'm actually the resident singer there. All right, as well as the head of security for the whole company. All right, so yeah, it's massive, and I would love for you guys to come down, you know, and bless us with what you got, man, because you guys are amazing. All right,
I salute that, man.
Bless you.
For real, man.
Thank you so much.
I just added you,
100%.
bro. I just added you now, man.
Yes, and I think everyone should go and do that. Make sure you add him up. You can see his
And pop
screen
that,
name down there at the bottom.
as well, right? Because I'll look after you guys, okay? You understand?
Yeah.
Deserve you a nice table, you know. We have some good food, you know. Bless you guys.
Oh, you've sold it to me.
Let the belly rumble. Let's go.
You know. The appetite. Bless you guys.
Yes, that was amazing, Aguilar. Thank you so much. Still can't believe it's your first time. Absolutely agree with Hazel. You're
just
very
amazing.
Thank you guys.
But that was amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your talent with us. We have been on a journey. I have been in a park. I have been in a station, and now I'm on the overground on my final leg of this journey. And we have one more poet for you, and we have had an array of everybody. So we had open mic, Kathryn O'Driscoll, Hollie Dee, Angela, Michael Breen, Lantern Carrier, Adekola, Elisha, Hazel, Sehar, AGLA, and we are going to finish off with someone who, you know what, his puns, I can already hear them reverberating from the weeks before, and I'm sure he's going to give us some more amazing words. So make some noise for our final poet on the last leg of our journey. Everybody make some noise for Rohan Samuel.
Oh my goodness. He has arrived.
Y'all gassing me too much. Do you know what? I've got a new piece actually. And yeah, man, thank you, Agla, for setting the bar really high. I'm gonna try to match that still. But this piece is called Make Up With Yourself. Yeah, this piece is called Make Up With Yourself. Can y'all hear me all right, yeah? Yeah, cool. All right. Why has natural beauty become so unnatural to the eye of the beholder? Recycling plastic ideas that goes against the natural beauty of the body. Eat surgery surgically leaves you looking anti-body. Maybelline, there is something in the notion that we should be pushing forward natural beauty. It befuddles me that they washboard abstract notions that you must carry a certain look. The celebrity outlook doesn't look out for your well-being. It's an aesthetical design that has you looking like someone else, feeling like you're not yourself so you can put on a show for everybody else. You don't need to be a max factor. Be a factor that matters. There is a natural scent to your beauty. Similar to the phrase heaven sent, the media gases are toxic. Its believability will deplete you perfume. Remember, you're human. Your DNA is natural. There is no need to paint over the picture that life has blessed you with. There is no need to moisturize society's views of how you should look. That shows that before you even apply makeup, your primer is a broken foundation. The stability of your self-esteem is fragile. Glossy air over urban decays of your inner self will not help. Why MAC contour lines to show symmetry when your inner self is not balanced? The media spotlight is a vibrant of fool's gold. The brightness of it may make my eyes shadow. I need my vision to clear because their tunnel vision has my eyeliner in a certain way that you will never see your true beauty. You will always see what they perceive as beauty. Therefore, the vision is modeled on models. The media push through this model aesthetic biblically. So Christian, Dior is their religion that they would make up mankind to be mannequins. Lip filler your words to make you sound like a mannequin. Your snap will not chat back. This picture doesn't paint 1,000 words. Each modification combs over the fact that your natural beauty is being swept away. Brush to the side, bristle by bristle. Don't trump yourself with fake tan to darken over the fact that the media has highlighted your natural beauty as a problem. And therein lies the problem. We have submitted ourselves to the media lies. They make it seem like the truth hurts. Their lies only bandage open wounds, making it easier to add implants of perfect imperfection. So you blusher in the mirror every time your true self is revealed, but the truth is, you look beautiful. I'm going to say it again, mind over matter. All of y'all are beautiful. Make up with yourself. Be happy with who you are and how you look because there's no one else. You see, you're unique. Being yourself is what makes you different now. Every wrinkle creamed into your skin shows life experience. So much so that I would stretch marks long enough to resemble timelines and pinpoints like pimples to show your value at every stage of your life. Look deep within the reflection. Pedicures of well-being towards oneself. Don't feel shame when they frame the perfect body to increase body shaming. What body told your body that you have no body? Don't be quick to jump under the knife. You're not part of their recipe. Their Botox is not your detox. You cannot inject gelatin into my melanin. You see, I'm comfortable within my own skin. The nature that natural beauty emits is more than just aesthetics. You see, we view your face but see your soul. The mascara is a masquerade ball of hidden truths that is only viewed by the morning sun. Your natural beauty should never be hidden. Wear it proudly. So the media lips will be lipstick until their lips stuck. Your beauty has left them mute. Blotching your natural presence is a media program. Lotion notions with oceans of potions to leave your mind dry and have your body looking like putty in their hands. For them to formulate a formula based on, I'll let you decide if it's ugly. And just quickly, I want to give a quick cute tip to my daughter. Be of a conscious mind. Because once you do, the media will be left chapsticked because they don't want you to see your true beauty. That's both inner and outer. So they will overwrite your words to show you that your lips are painted in the same color as code red. Don't brush your natural essence to the side for media popularity. They would rather see your beauty empty than beautiful. Natural beauty has been forcibly struck down with no notable reason. And I don't approve of your fake lashes. Instead of extending your media profile, why don't you sit hair extensions of yourself will only be valued once people see your natural value in you. This is something you cannot filter. Beauty that comes naturally is the most natural beauty of them all. And let that be the clinical part of what makes you beautiful. That's me.
Yeah, fire.
Stop it!
That was
Fire.
unreal. That was unreal. Yes,
Wow.
man.
Wow.
That's unreal.
I have to say though, I feel personally attacked by the lashes line. Like,
Stop it, no.
That was
No, leave it
unreal.
out.
oh, dude, fire! Like, I love that piece so much.
We have to record that. I feel like I need that when I'm having those days when I'm looking in the mirror thinking, "Oh God, not today." and play that just to be like, I need that mantra in my life. I need to hear Rohan telling me I'm beautiful and I don't believe it. Pick up with yourself.
Listen, man, we're all
Dope,
beautiful,
dope.
man. We're all beautiful. We're all kings and queens. And,
That's very
you
true,
know what I
man.
mean? Yeah, like don't worry about what people tell you. Do you know? You understand?
No,
Because at the end of the day, now everyone's got an opinion. That's why we're human. But what
Yeah.
really matters is the opinion you set on yourselves. I mean, the affirmations, the
Very true.
boundaries, the lines you set on yourself. So, do you know what I mean? Just count yourself beautiful.
And I draw the line about for your daughter as well. The fact,
Nah, straight up, because
yeah,
for real, because she's gonna grow up in this world now, and like what we're viewing in this world is either gonna be worse, better, or the same when she grows up. So if she's of, you know what I mean, as long as I teach her to be of a strong mind and to handle the imperfections of the world and see the world, you know, through her eyes, then I'll be a very happy dad. Do you know what I mean?
Amazing.
Oh.
This is what spoken word is all about.
100%. And like, dude, I just wanted to say thank you as well, because so I have a very, very difficult relationship with my body. Very, very difficult relationship with my body. But ever since sort of, you know, because we have our conversations backwards and forwards, so like we sort of first heard that piece, that has actually been starred in my WhatsApp messages and has really helped me no, it really helps me. I'm trying to have a better appreciation for my body at the moment, and listening to that piece has really helped that journey start. So thank you for that.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes,
And listen,
I echo that. Thank you very
I
much.
appreciate it.
No, that was beautiful, and I genuinely cannot think of a better message to end this Mind Over Matter digital.
Brilliant.
That was amazing. So give yourselves a round of applause. I want to hear you say
What a show, what a show.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you all so much. This has been Mind Over Matter Digital, and we have reached the end of our final journey. And I swear to you, you guys make this so easy. Like, I was literally in a park an hour ago, and I'm on the train on the way home, and you guys just made this whole thing so easy. Like, I don't even have to do anything. Like, your fire speaks for itself. So thank you all for coming and sharing your words with us.
And thank you, Mind Over Matter.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mind Over Matter.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you guys.
You.
So guys,
all Bexy's different settings.
I mean, this is Mind Over Matter on the road. It's a digital tour. Where we're in Southbury, guys. Mind Over Matter from Southbury.
Mind on tour. Mind on tour.
So please do mind the gap between this show and next month's show. We will be back next month with another host of amazing poets for you. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you follow us on all the social medias. Mind Over Matter, LDN, across all platforms. And buy some merchandise, guys. And stay writing, stay positive. Good evening, good day, good light. It's been beautiful.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
See you later.